Come on, let's work with one of your misalignments.
I've got a hospital appointment tomorrow for a simple scan, and they just told me yesterday it's just for a scan of the babies, and I have spent the whole afternoon feeling worried, and I have no idea why. I was scared to go in because of the coronavirus. I was scared to go, and yeah, so that was like playing on my mind. I was like, why don't I want to go? And I've been kind of talking myself out, and I can see like, this is not you. You're not in the present. You're creating stories to say, oh, the appointment's...
So look at that person who's anxious about tomorrow, who's not in the present, and say, okay, I know why I don't want to go tomorrow, because of all the blah, 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 coronavirus, or all the fears it's going to create, isn't it? Now, the first question I'm going to ask, how does it benefit you?
I mean, it doesn't. I think as we were talking, how is it benefiting me? And it's not.
So if it's not benefiting me, then do I want to carry on with that belief?
No, I need to let it go.
No, don't say I won't let it go. Say, does it, it is a belief, isn't it? It's a negative belief. So if it's a negative belief, then it doesn't make sense. So right this moment, everything is perfect. In the present moment, I am new and perfect. Now, what kind of reality do I need? What kind of person do I want to be in that situation? So the person you want to be is completely not afraid of the virus. It's only a frequency, yes? Go on.
Yeah.
Now I want you to start.
I want to be positive about tomorrow. I want to be present. And I know if I'm present, I won't be thinking about, oh, what's going to happen tomorrow. I want to be the person that's going to walk in and be really happy to see my babies on a screen and know that it's beautiful to see, and that I shouldn't be scared.
Good. No, that doesn't even come in.
No, you're right. And everything will be perfect.
Everything is perfect, not will be. The person I want to be, the person I am, understand frequency. So the virus is a frequency. Okay. I am of a frequency that is not matching the virus. So that's okay. My babies are connected to me. They are also in the same frequency I'm carrying. Okay? At this moment, I feel fine. So you look at, project yourself. I have two pictures now. The pictures which I created then about and the picture I have now that is perfectly calm and understand how it all works. Yeah? Which one do I prefer to be?
The calm, present person.
And that's the person I am.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah. Simple.
How do you feel now?
Yeah, I feel better. Actually, just as we were talking throughout this conversation, already I was like, no, this is the person I want to be. So
this is the person I am.
You know,
there's no future. It's always in the present.
Always in the now.
Everything is perfect now.
Yes, everything is perfect. This is where, in terms of a lot of the teaching they go to, I want to be, no. It's always in the present. And when you make that affirmation in the present, this is how it is.
It's funny because I watched this news yesterday with Boris Johnson, the announcement, and I've been watching it. And after you said you're not watching it because you're scared, so I said to myself, oh God, now I have to watch it. I can't be scared. So I've been watching it and it's been fine. But yesterday, for some reason, I think it put me in a negative space because I went straight to bed and I had nightmares all night, and I don't normally have nightmares. And I think somehow I kind of woke up. That's probably why I started to feel anxious about the appointment as well. Yeah, I don't know. It's a lot better now.
And I make fun of the news all the time, like I do. Oh, 355 people died. Oh, really? Not enough. Oh, they know 6,000. How exciting!
Yeah.
Annika, you can also look at the news as sometimes we get given negative polarity, negative things in our life as a gift to bring us back. If that negativity had happened, you wouldn't have questioned within yourself or even asked today what it was you needed to do to bring you back, and now you're fine. So now you we even look, there actually is no good and there is no bad. There's only the here and now in the neutral beingness.
Everything is neutral, okay?
Waiting for you to give it meaning.
Yeah, all the time, every moment, you're being reflected back by what you see. And as soon as you go and give it a definition of belief, then you get shifted. So everything is from you.
Yeah.
You are doing it. You're getting the message back and you're doing it to yourself. And when you can catch yourself, right? Now, let's take another one about lack, which is a big one for most people, isn't it? I lack, I haven't got abundance, blah, 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 blah. And you try and keep yourself and you say, oh, you pick up a bill and straight away, even how positive you want to be, you go into a lack because of the picture you have gone and created. Now, then you can say, you want to say, what kind of person I want to be? Person that's abundant in every area of my life. Yeah, you flip again, isn't it? You've given up. Say, if I cannot pay this bill, how can I be abundant? This is how we go and talk to ourselves.
Self-talk.
You look at the bill and say, okay, I cannot pay it now, but I'm still abundant, man. The money will come to me for me to pay it at the end of the month or at a due date. So I want you to, I am feeling abundant. So you don't let a negative thought comes in when you want to carry on being abundant, and then because of a letter, your structure gets changed again. This is how quickly, when you try and pick yourself up, this is where the yes but comes. Yeah, try and pick yourself up, and straight away you bulldoze yourself down. Yeah.
I used to have a thing about that. So many years ago, 20 years ago, when I first met Arram, do you remember when I was always with you, I'd have a notebook with me and write
Yeah.
Stupid, I'm booked class, everyone thinks I'm really dumb, I'm the thickest person in my family, everyone's really educated, I don't know anything. And I think, okay, I want to be a coach, I want to be a leader, I want to do it, I have to write everything down. And then one day I was at Aram's one evening, and as Arram does when he likes to trick people, he said, put that book away, put that pen away. Like, and I got really upset. I thought, no, but I'm not going to remember anything. And and you know what? That was the biggest gift, because it made me realize, okay, now whatever you are meant to say to people comes at that moment. It's not from a book. It's not from anyone else's quote, because everybody comes from their level of consciousness. It's not a quote from Tolle or David Icke or whatever. It comes from my soul, because I'm empowered enough to know what's right to speak right now. And so thank you, Arram.
Don't thank me, you thank yourself. I only gave you the frequency to shift, but you decided to shift. You created a scenario to be actually loud in the whole class. I remember you were embarrassed. And when you had the book and you're writing, like this jump up.
And then, like the magical thing happened, the house fire. It burnt all my notes. Universe, what are you teaching me? And the lesson is everything is down. You don't need to take notes too.
Understand that the universe will always be guiding you. And stop being in a hurry, stop wanting to know more, because you can only take in at that moment. But because I explained that you are a different person at every moment, at every different time, when you start to listen to things all the time, repeatedly, different aspects of you at that time is taking it in. So we try to cram everything in with that situation. And in fact, at every moment that you're watching something or being in a meeting, you are changing again.
Yeah? Does it come from the lack as well? You're thinking you're missing something?
Well, whatever your belief structures are.
Yeah.
And so everything that's happening is being brought up to you, which you have created, because it comes from you to correct, but because we don't look at that direction, that it is something for me to correct, we beat ourselves up.
What is this lack, this survival programming now in the whole, globally? It's like everywhere. Why? It's just not.
That's a survival program that we all have in what we call the reptilian brain. All of us, the flight,
Fight or flight.
Yeah, that we all have, and we can jump out of there and take a second, just 1 second, split second, to sort of hold on a minute, pause, to get your bearings, so that you can then know, hold on, it's all an illusion again.
Yeah.
So every time that something triggers you, take a deep breath first, count to 10. Yeah, allow yourself to embrace that fear. Embrace that fear, whatever's coming up, because until you can embrace the fear, you cannot move on. What is it normal people want to do? We want to push away the fear. We want to push away the pain. Until you embrace your pain, so you embrace
you
pain.
feel free.
Hold the picture. You hold the picture. I am better. I am better. The pain which is I'm experiencing now is part and parcel of an aspect of me. Each and every moment, I am different. I am stronger. You have to carry that through and act as if you have no pain. And when you start to push yourself more and more in acting that you know that you are a different person and you are pain-free, you will become pain-free. But we give up. No, it's too painful. Straight away, as you say, it's whatever it is.
I believe in dark entities anyway around us and everything.
Entities, what, good or bad?
Dark entities as well. This war is like a war in a way with the.
Well, if that's your belief and that's what you're gonna get, I'm not gonna argue with you. So then, the next question I'm gonna ask you: how does it benefit you thinking about all these entities?
I mean, it get in touch what my beliefs, like what people says and everything. That's it. It's like getting prepared anyway.
How does it benefit you? So you see what I'm doing? I'm forcing you to go down to the point, and then you say, how does it benefit me? Why am I thinking of these bloody entities for?
I mean, that's what's happening now is unfolding our eyes and seeing more further. So it's good to see as well what is going on around.
You're closing your eyes, opening your eyes. Which is it now?
No. Opening our eyes to the.
To what?
I mean, all these things that's happening.
Yeah, wait. Whatever you see is a reflection of your beliefs.
Yes.
What does the whole thing mean?
It means that we can be more aware of things at the end of the day, or how this work is ruled by certain people. And
by whom?
The same people that they be like talking to everybody. The coronavirus is not being just being.
The same people. Who are these same people you're talking about? I'm not having a go at USP. I'm demonstrating.
Bill Gates and everything.
She means the deep state or something like that.
The elite, the whatever people he's been running this world for many years. So sometimes I think even is going out to the hand, like I don't believe everything that happens is soul's contact. I think it's somebody else's as well.
Okay, so somebody else is running it. Go on from there. So are there good people running it or bad people running it? Good. So if it's good people running it, then it's
whatever. Because
no. If it's good people running it, then it serves you to believe in this thing. Then your mind should be always at peace.
Yeah, but you see the things around anyway. We can know. It's like for me, I know. But
can you see the contradiction here? If you cannot define something and be clear in your belief, you're not going to have clear instructions of what is this or that. Maybe I'm not sure. No, you have to be sure, because each and every moment you are creating that. I'm demonstrating to you in terms of how you can be more awakened in terms of how you are looking at things.
I know I contradict myself in so many ways, but I know I have gotten stronger in so many ways as well. I don't buy into many things, anti-fear and stuff
Okay.
like that. I don't buy that.
You have to separate it all the time. Each and every moment is a different thing that comes up. You have to then face that issue at that moment. Not bundle it up to A, B, C, D. They all said, no, each and every A, B, C, D, E, F, all different moments. But you're generalizing it. So if there's a positive in A, positive in B, and negative in C and D, you say, oh, normally it's like this. No, it's not normally. You have to pinpoint the situations which you're looking at. And then you can separate it and be specific and choose the reality you want. Believe on how we should be. Okay, if you are in joy all the time, yeah, then you should not have any contradictions in your truth. You should be, oh, everything is hunky-dory, but it's not. So then you have to challenge it. That's all I'm saying. You know, it gives you a chance to look at your strategies clearer. Stop and say, how does it benefit me having that thought? Every time now you have to do it. And then you can then clarify it. I'm suggesting in terms of not getting muddled up, yeah, and you be more clearer. And when you are more specific in terms of tackling a situation, because each and every moment you are different. Each and every moment I am perfect in the present. As soon as I got flipped to somewhere else, I've gone and did something from me, from what I've judged to me.
This was
I
actually
understand. Totally.
Okay, good.
The Wuhan supermarket. Seeing all this, it affects me. Seeing the dogs there, the cats there, and they killing that.
Let's work on that one now. Talking about the dogs and everything affects you, yeah? How does it affect you? Is it in a negative way? How does it benefit you then to be that way? It doesn't. Good. So why do I persist? Why do I carry on with that belief? How would your preferred you have a preferred you in how your preferred you deal with this?
A more loving way, in a more accepting way that's there. I'm not participating in that. Am I wishing that this will change? Passion of them animals as an equal.
This is the present frame you have created, yes? Now, I want you to put up the present frame you have created, which is a very positive one, and look at the negative frame a few seconds ago, and look at the two, yes? Look at the two now in your mind. Shut your mind and look at the two. You got the frame side by side. Which one would you prefer?
The second one.
Second one. Take a deep breath and say, this is my reality.
This is my reality.
This is my reality. Keep going. Believe it. Now you have to act in it. This is my reality. This is what I want. You have to act it. Action. The action is the part that makes you.
My reality. This is what I want. This is what it's gonna get.
With conviction. Yeah. How do you feel now?
I believe this is gonna be more confident. I believe in it. Fine.
Good. It is true now because that's the belief you created. That's the world is your parallel reality you're shifted to. So there is a shift. Until to the next moment, you would then choose to create a memory of A, and you go back to A. And this is how we flip in and out. Do you understand?
No, this was very good. This one, it's so easy to understand because it gives you the chance to understand how free you are actually with your mind. There is not one way to just think. Because nothing is. I love it.
You have to deal with a real situation when something like this upsets you and apply something similar to the techniques I'm showing with the ABC. And you can only be at a point C, which is the present moment, in creating a in terms of how you imagine A to B then, and you create it in C. And when you believe that, which is a memory, you then become it. And you say, no, how does it benefit me? Stop, 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 stop. Everybody comes down here with their own agenda. Even the whales, even the doggies, even the trees, everybody has his own agenda. This is
Yes,
what.
but to me, that agenda has been changed, and it's not like everybody came to this agenda of suffering only.
Here we go again, another belief. Suffering only.
That's my belief, exactly. My belief.
That's it. So this is what you get. So, no. Okay. Now, this is it. How does it benefit you to have that belief?
I benefit in some way, I guess. I think.
How does it benefit you to have that belief that, we're all here for suffering? Okay, can I come up with another story, with another belief, which would have put me in a better space?
I find that a lot of people at the moment are wanting to be full of the sadness for the virus and the people dying.
Stop. It's their responsibility. If they want to be in the sadness, they enjoy it.
But it's the same thing, isn't it? It's
No,
the same suffering, or
it's your belief again. My belief. I find all this people suffering. How fantastic for the soul. Two stories. I feel good about my story. You feel sad about yours. Now, who is right? My state of being. Circumstances doesn't matter.
If your sad story makes you feel good, then it doesn't matter, I
But there
suppose.
is no sad story. You make it a funny
Well, yeah, but whatever makes you feel good
Yeah,
can be
that's
your
it.
story.
It's my story. That's all I'm saying. Because it is your reality, your belief structure.
And only you have to live by your belief structure. Just because I believe something doesn't mean your life is going to change because of my belief. So I guess whatever we create is for our lives.
I respect whatever you want to believe. I say, fantastic, get on with it. Don't come here and complain about it. I'm allowing you, with compassion and unconditional love, may allow you to be who you want to be. This is what the universe is doing. This is what God is doing to us. Allows us. It doesn't say you cannot do it. You want to suffer? With all my love, God say.
Can I say something? SP again. If you feel so bad about the animals, go and volunteer at the rescue place, just so you do your bit, and that will make you feel better.
But no, I mean,
wait.
no.
You are now putting your beliefs onto her.
No, it's a suggestion.
You are that. You are now saying you should behave like that. Stop it.
No, I'm not saying she should.
She's suggesting.
A suggestion.
Well, okay, but SP might say, piss off.
Yeah, fair enough.
I think the other thing is that I think what SP is saying is that when she sees in her eyes, she sees suffering in another part of the world. It's not going to help her to go to the RSPCA here because they're not really suffering. They're still well looked after. So her point is
No.
Don't be
the RSPCA.
See, that's Neelam's version of what SP is saying.
No, at the RSPCA.
Wait, guys.
We're getting
You're giving your interpretation and the feedback you're getting. Without, how does SP really feel?
Only she knows.
Only she knows.
yeah.
And I'm saying is, with that feeling, how does it benefit you to carry on feeling that way? That's all. If you say it's okay, then fantastic. So that's fantastic. Bless you. On your bike.
Arram always said that stop helping people, others. Mind your business.
Yeah.
But I say, yeah.
Yeah, we are so used to tell others. Yeah.
This is so important. Every time you have that shift of the future, which is here, what happens? Your reality becomes a negative one. It's about in the now. What is in front of you now? What is in front of you now? What can you do about it? What is in front of you? That's the state to get into. Anything else you cannot do, you push it aside. It's what is in front of you now that you can do something about it.
I just was giving an example, but I'm always very grateful. Every morning, every day, everything I go off with me now, I just bless all the time. So I just put an example that,
Good.
you know, I'm not thinking about that. Oh, it's gonna happen to me.
Good. So you just say, but whatever is happening in the now, what can I do about it? Anything else you can't do about it. So if you keep that format in the now, whatever the situation is, yes, what can I do with it now? I got a bill. Okay. What can I do now? Can't pay. Okay. Push it aside. Can't pay. Don't dwell on it. And build up that abundance feeling. What if it's a preferred character? I want. I will be abundant as I'm able to pay my bills. I feel good. Is that what I want? Yes. So the next time you think about it, you are now carrying a different frequency. Not, oh no, you can't pay it now, therefore you're not abundant. No, that doesn't come into it. I recognize that I cannot pay the bill right now in front of me. I cannot pay. It's okay. Is it making sense? What's the recap? You only deal with what is in front of you. That's all there is. What can you do right now with what is in front of me? Good example is the bill. I cannot do nothing with the bill. Hey, push it aside. What you can do with. Okay, I can have a cup of tea and feel good about it. But don't think about it. I still feel I'm full of abundance. Carry that frequency. No, you're lying to yourself because you're not paying the bloody bill, and how can you tell yourself you feel abundant? Don't do that. This is what we do. Is this making sense? Please tell me. So the setup is A, B, C, D, E in the linear time. E is my last place. That's where I am. A, B, C, D, E doesn't matter until I create a memory of whichever I want to in the present moment and create that state. Questions?
Yeah, I have a question, Arram. When in my case, it's the it's fear. It comes up very often.
Okay.
And even though I keep saying to myself, this is not my how does it serve me? Well, it doesn't serve me in any way. So I change the story.
It doesn't serve me in any way, so what the hell am I thinking about it then?
All right, okay. Yeah,
no.
Why am I thinking about it?
Okay.
Yes, okay. But I still have, I get that real pull in me, and I can't sometimes get out of that.
Let's go into, let's give me a fear.
Well, last night when I was listening to Boris Johnson, and suddenly it was like, oh, we're going to be, oh, it's going to be lockdown, can't get out. And
So now you are in C, you've gone back to B, yes? You created a situation in B about Boris Johnson in the present of yesterday, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, so look at it. Oh, my God. Okay, now, in the present moment where you are, right now here with me, with the group, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Good. What kind of preferred person would you like to be?
I'd just like to be a calm person.
Okay, a calm person, what else?
And accepting of the situations. Because
and accepting of situations, and what else?
And yeah, calm and accepting. And
okay, so now shut your eyes. You are a calm and accepting person, and then you're now watching Boris Johnson. How do you feel with that feeling now of a calm and accepting person? Okay, what Boris is saying is a lot of shit. I accept it.
Yeah. Now I'm feeling like it's a bit of a laugh, yeah. Because
yeah. Okay, hold it now. Now that you're laughing, look at the two pictures. Yes. Which one would you keep?
The laughing one.
The laughing one. This is one I keep. Now that shitty one is still here. It doesn't go nowhere. It's still there until you make a connection to it. But the more you the laughing one then becomes the preferred state of being you be. Now, how do you feel now?
Well, because I've been in the meeting, it's just been so elating. So I just feel
change. You have a shift. Yeah. You have a shift.
You just have to do it more often. More often to plug it in this feeling.
More often of the right thing.
Of the right, yeah.
So we don't choose suffer, right?
Accept the suffering.
As well.
No, okay, suffering. Okay, okay. Give me your example of suffer. Obviously, there's something inside you that believes that you're here to suffer.
Obviously, of course, we are so scared of coronavirus.
Okay, no.
Okay.
Look, forget the role we. You.
Okay.
You
So
are scared. Are you scared?
I change my story. There is no
No,
exist.
I'm scared of the coronavirus. How does it? I'm gonna die. Yes. What? I mean,
Die is also okay.
no. If you say I'm gonna die, how can you be scared of the coronavirus?
Yeah, that's very contradicted. Yes.
Yeah. I think it's probably, the thought is, I'm scared of the coronavirus. Sometimes it's not the thought of the dying. It's actually the thought of having it and going through.
Okay, good. The thought of having it. That's a belief, creates an emotion, which creates a thought, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Now let's go back to the number one. Why? I'm scared of catching it. How am I going to catch it?
Well, if I change my frequency.
No. How am I going to catch it?
My frequency.
I don't know. Shall I wrap my? I don't know. See, what stories are you telling yourself again? How does it benefit me to have that thought? It's not big picture. Like I am indestructible.
Being, yeah.
Anybody else got another challenge for me? I'm on a roll now. I can just go on and work with you now.
I'm going to go back to one thing, if that's okay. You asked.
Go on.
I was asked. You said why you're scared of the hospital appointment. So one part of it was the corona, and the other part is because I'm scared they're going to tell me off and tell me why have I come so late.
Okay, wait. Which one is the one that's scaring you most?
The one of being told off.
Okay. Stay with that. So you have a belief structure that you're scared of being told off, yeah? What can I say to you?
Well, I keep telling myself that.
What can I say to you? How have you imagined that you're scared they're going to tell you off? Okay. How is it going to happen in your situation now, in your story?
I'm going to go there and they're going to say, why did you wait till 17 weeks? What have you been doing up until now?
Okay, good. Okay, good. And then you're going to feel bad and all that, okay?
Yeah, and then they're going to scare me.
Then they're going to scare you and it's too late, okay?
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
How does it benefit you first? No, so you take a deep breath and say, what kind of preferred state in the moment I want to be? So I'm going to ask you now, the nurse, blah, 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 blah. Why don't you piss off? It's my... You're going to get a coronavirus, blah, blah, blah. It's your opinion. True?
Yeah.
I want you to make your story now.
The preferred state is being present, and when I go there tomorrow, no one's actually going to care, and they're going to be like, okay, you're here. We really don't care what you've been up to. You're here, and that's it. And that's the better frame.
Would you prefer that?
Yeah.
And how do you feel now?
Better.
Make it better story then.
Yeah, they're not even gonna ask about you here at 17 weeks and not earlier. What have you been up to now? They're just gonna come in, take me in, do a scan and say babies are fine and go home.
Good. That's the story I have to keep.
Yeah.
And then amplify it, make it more, like
you're going to amplify, make it more, and this becomes your reality. And guess what? You'll be shifted to that parallel reality of your frequency.
Yes. Yeah.
Because understand, this is what we do with the negative thoughts. We spiral down and we keep, adding. But why don't we do the same with the positive, like spiraling, with a more positive? Just top it up, and just make it bigger and bigger, and then it will be your reality right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll see you in a few days. Just put it in the WhatsApp, and if you want to have a meeting, we'll have a meeting.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Take care. Thank you very much.